Hi everybody, this is Tanya Ortiz, and today I'm going to be talking about something I'm super passionate about. Maxi Pads! I know you guys are like, why are you passionate about Maxi Pads? Well, let me tell you. There's a lot of, and this video isn't just for the women. Men, if you have wives, if you have sisters, if you have daughters, this concerns you also. It's actually a guy who got me into this business, not a woman. All right, so this is your traditional maxi pad. You guys probably recognize this backing. The company starts with the A, even though I'm not allowed to mention the name of the company. But there's many of you who actually have fibromyalgia, you're getting UTIs, you're getting yeast infections, bacteria infections, and a lot of times the only thing a doctor will recommend is either a partial or full hysterectomy. All right, now I'm going to break it down of why you're having all these problems. Okay, so we've done a research. This top layer right here, see how stretchy that is? Guess what that's made out of? Plastic. And then the middle layer right here, guess what this is made out of? See that middle layer right here? Maybe the light is blinding. Okay, that's better. This middle layer, see this? More plastic. And this plastic is actually the same plastic made from Croc shoes. Oh, and it gets better. And so your period blood doesn't get all over your panties. This has more plastic. So let me get this straight. You're walking around. Let's just say I've destroyed these pads. All right, so here's the pad. We'll use this one. Here's the pad. So you got plastic on top of plastic. On top of the back layer is plastic. So it's 3 layers of plastic. Now we're going to do a hypothetical. Let's just say this is your vagina. Now, you're wondering why you have bacteria infections, yeast infections, UTIs, severe cramps. I'm smelling it. It smells good. So for added measure, they decided to add perfume to it. So here's your vagina. It's on plastic all day, 24 hours a day, for 7 to 10 days. And you're wondering why you're cramping. You're wondering why at the end of your period, now your vagina is raw, it's sore, while you're all of a sudden get a bacteria infection, a yeast infection, a UTIs, a fibromyalgia, and why you're having these period problems. It's because this is creating a toxic environment. Okay? And the perfume releases what? Something called dioxin. What is dioxin? It's called toxin. So you have poison that's being released into your system. You know what, folks? Guess what? The FDA does not require the pad company to list the ingredients. Why? Because this is not a food nor a drug. Okay? It's not a food nor a drug. It's considered a medical device. And ingredients don't have to be listed on medical devices. That's horrible. So here we go. Let's go to our pads. Our pads is the Cherish Pads. This is an all-natural pad. And I'm going to go into the ingredients and I'm going to give you my testimonial about this pad. So, top layer is made out of what? Cotton. Middle layer made out of more cotton. And the back of this pad, and I'm not going to destroy this one like I did these because I don't give a darn about these. So I plan on wearing this. And this back layer is made out of more cotton. So it's 3 layers of cotton, breathable cotton. And the glue that holds it together is actually food grade glue. When I looked up the ingredients with this, the glue that holds this together is actually industrial strength glue. So now you have the plastic, the perfume, the toxins with industrial strength glue up against your vajayjay, and y'all wonder why you got period problems. Okay, so what is this strip right here? And it tells you about the layers of comfort on the back. Again, they're very transparent. So this is a patented ionic strip. It neutralizes the odors while providing antibacterial benefits. See, when you have this, let me explain what this is. All right, so y'all seen the salt lamps. People plug in the salt lamps. And what that does, it changes the air from negative ions to positive ions, and then you breathe better, you feel good. It's like when you go to the ocean and you're, I can breathe good. Great, because the salt changes the ions in the air to positive ions, and it gives you a feeling of, just feeling great. This strip right here, so when you're hot, the JJ is on it, it changes the negative ions to positive ions, and that makes miracles. So I'm about to tell you what kind of miracles made it happen for me. So I had bought from a gentleman 2 packs of these pads, right? So I used to call them scam pads. I said, here, let's talk about these pads. I'm going to have to try it out. So my cramps usually hit a week before my period. So it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. The cramps had hit, and I had a couple of options. Either I could have took Midol PM and been asleep for the rest of the day. I could have took an ibuprofen and I had to eat food. Or I was like, or I could try the scam pads. That's what I was calling them. Now called miracle pads. So at 4 in the morning, I put a pad on. Got to bed. It wasn't instantaneous, but I kid you not, within 10 to 15 minutes, I fell asleep. That was at 4 in the morning. I woke up about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I just said, hey, this is crazy. I just psyched myself up to make me think these pads are going to take my period. So I threw the pad off. Went back to sleep. 30 minutes later, I woke up with cramps, put the pad back on. Called the guy at 8 o'clock in the morning and said, dude, and it's only $35 to sign up to market the pads. But I called him up. I said, dude, I don't know how much it is to sell these pads. It could have been $350. I was like, but sign me up. Here's my credit card. Just sign me up. All right. So fast forward 5 days later, my period came on. I said, all the other time I was this happy to have a period was when I didn't want to be pregnant. And you're like, yay! You're doing a happy dance because your period came on. So my period came on. Now I'm a tampon girl. I'm 44. I've been having periods for the last 33 years. Okay? Do the math. So for the first time ever, no tampon. And usually I have heavy 7-day periods. So put the pad on. It was relatively light, as it is usually your first day. Second day, whoosh. I only had to change it twice. Third day, whoosh, changed it twice. Fourth day, there's no blood. None. So I wasn't convinced that I had just had a 3-day period. So on the 4th day, I wore a pad all day long. And you ladies, you know how it is. Normally, you have a period and then it tapers off. You have that brown tinge of blood that kind of torments you for a couple days. Or it'll go off. Then it'll come back the next day. And then you have the brown tinge that likes to torment you. I didn't have any of that. 4th day, no period. 5th day, no period. So it was like 4th and 5th day, no period. I was like, this is insane. I can't believe that I actually had a 3-day period. And so I'm saying all that to say, ladies, you need to get these pads. So right now the company is laying a foundation for people who want to market these pads. So if you only want to be a customer, the customer portal isn't open. But if you still want to get the pads, all you do is go to jointanyaortiz.com, right? You do have to be a rep to get the pads. You sign up to be a rep, and you go in your back office. You just order yourself some pads. It's that easy. So again, jointanyaortiz.com. The pads, you're like, how much are these pads? The pads are only $5. So let me tell you why, business-wise, this makes good business sense. Because if you got a pad that decreases the number of days of the flow, if you got a pad that is all natural, if you got a pad that takes away cramps, the woman will never go back to that. And that means most of you guys have residual bills. That's bills that hit month after month after month. Okay? You will have a customer month after month after month for life. So if you're looking for some good residual income, you need to help market these pads. And people ask how much? It's $35 to join. You need to buy some products so you can have some inventory on hand. $35 to join. You'll see that when you go to the site, you'll have it'll have little builders, 3, I think it's special builder, launch builder. But pick one of the packs that you want and sign up. And, I'll lock arms with you when you join. I'll pick up the phone and call you, and I'll help you. Oh, and how much is $35 to join? And these are only $5. In Asia, they've been using these for the last 20 years. In the United States, we've just been you know, this is relatively new. The company's only been in existence for the last 7 months. So again, I'll put the link underneath the site, so you click on it. Just go to jointanyaortiz.com. All right, I'm going to ask you guys, I would say men and women, to do me a favor. There's a lot of women who are struggling. They don't know why they're struggling. The only thing they hear from the doctors is they need a partial hysterectomy or full hysterectomy. The doctors can't tell them why they're having, you know, severe cramps and UTIs and yeast infections and all the other crazy stuff that's going on. And usually the only solution is a hysterectomy or partial hysterectomy. So I'm going to ask that you guys not only like this video, but that you hit the share button and share this on your Pinterest, Twitter, and Facebook. Share this on Facebook. We gotta get we gotta get the story out, you know, because you don't know who's suffering in silence. And if you always say knowledge is key, if you share this information, you can help someone else. So again, just go to jointanyaortiz.com, lock arms with me, and let's get the word out. Take care. God bless.